Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to be reviewing one of the questions on the segment addition postulate. So this is something that we learned in class today. We talked about how if we have a line segment divided into two smaller line segments by some point in the middle, then the length of those two smaller line segments has to add together to equal the length of the entire line segment. So for example, we see this whole line segment is 40. We know that these two have to add up to equal 40. So one thing you could do right away is, we know this one's 13, this one's 40, so you could just do 40 minus 13, and that's going to tell you 27 is the length of this line segment from N to O. So this is 4x plus 3, or you could write that as 27. They're the same thing. But in this question, we were asked to figure out what is x, not what is the length of this line segment. So how do we do that? Well, there's two ways you can do it. First, you can see, okay, we know that this smaller line segment plus this line segment has to add up to equal the whole. So let's write an equation. The first line segment, 4x plus 3, plus the second one, 13, has to equal the whole, 40. And now you will recognize this as an equation. We can just solve this as we would any equation. So with the line, at the equal sign, we can combine like terms, 3 and 13, to get 16. We're left with 4x plus 16 equals 40, minus 16 on both sides. We're left with 24 and 4x. And now finding the last step, divide by 4. And we get x equals 6. So that's one way that you could solve this problem. Now there's a second way. You notice that at the beginning we subtracted 13 from 40 and we found that this piece has to be 27. So you could write an equation using that fact. You could say, okay, I know that this is equal to 27, so let me just write that as an equation. 4x plus 3 equals 27. Minus 3 on both sides. We're left with 24 over here. Oops, sorry. And 4x over here. Same as before, divide by 4, divide by 4, and we get x equals 6. Same exact answer as we got before. So you could do it either way, as long as you write an equation that represents the situation. And of course, once you figure out what x is equal to, you should check your work by substituting it in up here. So if x is equal to 6, as we got both times, what you can do is 4 times 6 plus 3. 4 times 6 is 24 plus 3 is equal to 27. The length of this line segment is 27. 27 plus 13 does equal 40, so we did the problem correctly. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, send me an email, try the problems below, and good luck.